Mama, my leafy leaves. Today is hot, but not as hot as the previous days. Yeah. I am a bit tired because I did not sleep well the last couple of days. So we're gonna do a bit more of a chill stream today, and camera isn't set right. Ow! Okay, if my camera dies, then it's due to overheating because it is getting hit by the sun a bit, and that side is heating up, but you know. That's a problem. Yeah, what we're gonna do today, first off, I want to do some drawing stuff for the game I'm making. Basically, we're gonna have a cooking system in it, so let's talk about that first, and then we go into the conceptualization of said cooking system. The thing is, there are two ways we can go about that, which we internally will decide on. It could just be the simple choose the recipe, then you get the item if you have all the ingredients. Nothing involved for you to do there. Or, and that's what I want to do the concept for, we're gonna have a bit of a mini game for that. So yeah. And that's what we're gonna draw. So let's go. I guess. Okay. So brush size is a bit much. 3 usually works. I should record this for future reference. So obviously the first thing, I will add some text there, but first let's draw. First, of course, you have like a menu. That menu has some text. Basically, an arrow there. That's the simple part. So, first thing is, of course, choose recipe. Recipe. That part is easy. And that basically would be all you have to do if we do a hands-off system. The thing is, if we're gonna do a minigame style system, I want the player to be able to not having to do the minigame, because some people just might not like it and it's really not important to have it. But including it would feel more like you're in that world doing something there. You know, that's the idea here. Yeah, just to elaborate on that. So, recipes do use fruits, and those fruits have to be mushed into a mass. You know, like you would do with a... What are those drinks called that are actually not drinks, but you still drink them even though you could also eat them? They take like fruits and vegetables and stuff and just mush them. Smoothie, yeah, thanks, Moby. Smoothie is what I'm talking about. Basically like a smoothie, so... Actually, let me do something else real quick. We don't have... Let me make a concepts folder. Cooking. I should technically call it baking because we bake this stuff. But yeah. So what you gotta do is that you would like have a pot of some sort. So that's a pot. And then like it's called in English. Let me look that up real quick. a pestle. You have a pestle or tappet. I think pestle is correct. It's mortar and pestle. Yeah, mortar and pestle. That's what you gotta do. And now we intend this game to be played with a controller. The problem will be if somebody chooses to use a keyboard, how to handle that, because rotating a stick on your keyboard, it's a bit of an impossible thing to do, because keyboards don't have that. But I guess you have to live with that. So basically you have like your stick, and you like simply have to rotate that. So mortar and pestle, rotate stick. Of course, if we release this on something like the Switch or something, there is of course an option to make like a touch screen control for this as well. Which would simply be like... I think I should elaborate that that is the stick. Control stick. There we go. Gotta go from that into that. So then you have the mush. The mush is going on. Then you again have to choose something. And let me draw stuff real quick. This star would be cool. That is a very ugly star, but that doesn't matter too much. How about like a hexagon? Of course, that could also be an octagon. And just for 1/6 thing, how about a teardrop? We're probably gonna make more. But this is just for looks in the end, or you could see it as some way to mark or sort the... What you basically make is like a fruit bar for your monster. But yeah. You can choose whatever form you like, but you could say that this form, everything you make in this form is for this specific monster. If you wanted to, you could do that, but you know. I just thought like the forms don't have any effect, but I think it's nice to have that choice to make it more individual. It's just like fluff basically. But fluff can be good, you know? So, yeah. Okay, the next step is a bit more complicated to describe. Oh, the brush is on. Basically, you will then have your form here. Like this. You see it from the side. And your mush is basically like fluffily sticking out. And what you gotta do is first off this there. This goes into that. My arrows are also not very nice looking. Let's make like an arrow like this. to do this. This is like a thumb. Pressing like the A button or whatever. So another one to elaborate on it a bit more. There you have like this maybe. And the thumb over there. Pressing A. And I have to elaborate. Why do I have two layers here? One is enough for text. Okay. So you have to move the cursor, press A, or press confirm, whatever button that is for you, to press in mask until evenly spread it. That understandable. Once all mass is in, next step. Okay. And the next step will basically be nothing else but the baking. So the baking part, I'm just thinking, I thought about like, you have to put it in the oven or something. Sounds kind of boring. Can we make that a bit more interesting? Oh yeah, we could. That's a good idea. So maybe I should talk about what baking is for. So these treats, you can basically give your monster that treat. It has effects on the stats of the monster. You can use that to max out your stats, of course. But you have to go through a number of battles to digest the treat for it to take effect. So let's say it's giving you attack +5, or offense is what we call that. But it needs like 20 battles to be digested. Yeah, that seems like a lot of battles, but I also don't want this to be too powerful, you know? This should be a little extra spice you can add to your stats. That if you don't do it, you won't miss out on much, but you get a little bonus, so we need to figure out the exact numbers. So the baking itself could just be as follows. So, next step. You have like a little oven. The design is not final. Basically what you gotta do here is put it in the oven. Let's say up to 3 can be made at the same time. And all you want is in it, press the start button. Okay. And then, final step. Will just be it's done then. Yeah. I just use text here, I think. Isn't much to do. While running, nothing can be added after a certain time. You get the signal that it is done. Give them to your hamsters or save for later. Happy baking. Okay. I think that's a good concept. So I'm gonna save that. And then later give that to my people on the Discord. So yeah. Oh, that was much quicker than I thought. But I like the idea of this. That could be probably something you can do, but to like elaborate on that or something. But yeah. So what we're gonna do now is the question. I came a bit unprepared. I came in a bit unprepared today. Sorry about that. It's just heat is killing me. I'm really tired. Yeah. Just gotta do something chill. No. So, is there anything else we can draw? I am in the mood of drawing. Very much. So the thing is, the monsters I'm currently drawing are something I don't want to be as open currently, you know? That's a bit of a problem. Hmm. What do we have in order of cities stuff? Okay, not too much. Huh. I could go for the decal, yeah. Now that you say that. Actually, I didn't make any progress with it. But I gotta check if there's simple stuff to draw left. I wouldn't be able currently to do complicated stuff. So let's see if that is. What we're gonna do. Might not really be the case. Damn it. I'm kinda hard to hear super quiet. Yeah. My voice isn't the strongest today. Sorry, sorry. I'm trying to be louder. Yeah, you know, I guess you're simple enough, I'd say. So DQ 6 0. And outlines. Oh wait, wait, wait. Not those outlines. Vector layer. There we go. What was the tool? This right? Is that it? That what works? Oh wait, that's not right. That does weird things. Was it you? Ah, that's what it was, yeah. Does it a bit lower here, please? Better. Hmm. That one. Oh wait. Oh, that doesn't work. Why is that such a hard edge there? Why can't I? What? No, why? What? No! Huh? I am a bit confused. Why can't I edit the edges properly? Yeah, the tool. Okay, but I'm trying to make this edge more roundish, but that doesn't work. Edit? No, it's still such a hard corner. Uh, Me is confused. Very confused. and very hot. Me is hot. I'm still very bad with vectors. You know what? I'm just trying to do it in a normal layer instead. Maybe that just works better for me. That's not a good line. Okay. That works. Okay. Not there. Why can't I do this with one specific line here? Okay. Always helping me right now. Let's try vector after all. First, let's do the line again. Not over here. Okay. There are some buttons on the top to change the vertex behavior when you're using the pointer tool. Let's let them play with those. Okay. Uh, when you say on the top, click on the line. Uh-huh. I want this to be rounder. Nothing comes up on the left side. Ah, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. I wish I could see the line under all of this to like see if what I'm doing is now I can't click on anything anymore. Here we go. No, 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 stop! Back! No, 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 no. That didn't change, and it deleted one of my lines. Wait, why is the line there gone? Wait, what? Oh, it's back. Okay. Okay. The smooth point, that's what I want, yeah. Can you please just show me the shit? No, that's not quite it. That is also. No, I need this there. Not text. This. Be. This? No. Why do I have a weird edge here now? What is happening? You show. No, no, don't take that stupid. There we go. Okay, that seems right now. Okay. I think I still don't completely understand vectors. But yeah. Lines that appear next to the point can be moved by the handle points. What are handle points? Wait, you look a bit ugly there. Around it. I think that. Ah, okay, okay, that's good. Okay, I do like this now. Yeah, this is no good. Lines that appear. Wait, that's what I just read. That is what I just read. Just did that. Okay. Let's continue. Let us continue with what's the next best part to do? How about your nose? I can't do that One nose hole. And I have to do that by brush. So first, I need to erase what I did here. Wait, I just saw something. No, 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 I don't like what I saw. Okay, back to the vectors. We have this weird edge here again. Still there. I think that fixes it now. Okay, yeah, that fixes it. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Actually erase stuff on there? No. Perfect. Okay. I have to do the cheeks differently, I think. Yeah, let's continue with the head. That is not the line I am. No? I am. No, don't. I am not clicking on this line. I mean, there's a bit of fixing I have to do here too, sure, but. That's it. I wanna do. No, I need. Give me this. Hello! I need to edit. What the? This line, please. Okay, I need to Google, I think. Oh, I know how to select the line. No, not shape selection. Is this the shape selection? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, no answer on that one. I love that. Shape selection, not selecting what I click. Yeah, he tries to use a vector tool on a normal paint layer. That doesn't work. And is without an answer. Why are you sometimes blue? Weird. Yeah? Seems like nobody else has this problem except those two that didn't really get anywhere. Uh, why aren't you selecting this line? I have to work with that. Just, just this line. This is fine. This is fine. But this line, he just refuses. What is happening here? And how do I fix that? Oh, my pen pressure is not working on Krita. Yeah, I have that problem too. Except when I don't. I have no idea. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I usually either move another line temporarily or use multiple layers. I mean, I can move this and this. Well, I don't think that works. How? Okay, how? Because if I like move, that doesn't work. And how do I move that line? Our mouse icon. Ah. Okay, the mouse icon is working with it. Ah, okay. That little bit is all I needed to do. Now moving that back where it belongs. Yeah, that's a different problem now. That's it. Okay. And that looks... I just messed up. No, that looks still not good. Does it have a different icon in Krita? No, I have a normal mouse icon. All good. And now I think it looks good. Yes, that's it. Good. Okay, where is my pen? There. So let's do the hair now. That actually looks very okay so far. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, some small things. That in there. But I think that already. Yeah, better. Okay, I like it. The mouth looks a bit weird, just like in outlines, but I think that will be fixed with color. I hope so. Okay. Oh, another part of the hat. Yeah, let's go into that. Okay, that works already. Perfect. I like it when it works out like this. Okay. Oh yeah, now that I just did that, the hat is not quite finished, I realized. I forgot something there. There we go. I think I might do the hand first. zoom in. Otherwise, I feel good about it. Isn't that nice? Oh. Mm. Oh, give me a sec. Okay. Look at that. Almost missed that little body there. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of like stuff going on here, but I think I can flatten that out for my purpose. You, by the way, know that all those pieces that the main characters wear are actual armor pieces you can get in Dragon Quest? I mean, obviously they put that in later, because in the early games there were no designs for those armors. Due to it being an NES game, mainly. But yeah, they started basing the designs of the equipment on the characters' outfits, and I love that. Oh, I see two small things. Of that. That. Good, 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 good. I like. Okay, go for the next. No, I think we'll leave that line out as well. This is too important though. Still part of the arm. Okay. So far, so good. I think the holes I draw in on a separate layer. That would make vectors aren't good with doing dots. As in, they're simply not capable to do that. As far as I have experienced. We're getting there. There's some. It lets me fix it? Thank you. Uh, Sorry, I just realized I'm absolutely not talking. Uh, well, good thing to realize that now. Yeah, I need full concentration on that, so probably will not be talking much while doing this. Actually, I'm not really sorry. It's like, I know I am sorry. I am supposed to talk while streaming, so it is something I can feel sorry for. Just the thing that people over apologize, apologizing for things they don't need to apologize for all the time. You need to get that out of your system. But in this case, I think saying sorry is absolutely okay. Done with this shoe. I think we're done with my little buddy here. Okay, let's see. There is only one thing left, but for that we need the brush. That is something we don't vector. Bless you! Like the face like this? Yeah, that looks cute. One other thing we gotta do is we need to color the eyes in a different way. I can't do that with a colorizing mask like I will with the other stuff. So it will look weird for a minute there. However, when it comes to the colorizing mask, there is something I have to do. And that is take this layer, copy the layer, open a new document, paste this layer. You will see why I'm doing this. You will see. Enlarge it a bit, make things easier. Okay, so we will now add a colorize mask here. And now when you take the coloring mask tool, you can't, like picking the color, you will need to switch all the time back and forth, and also need to deactivate this pen. Now what I did though to counter that specific thing is I can just go over now, pick the color, a nice shade of green. Yeah, that seems good. And then go for it, you know? And yes, I tried this, you can go over the lines. That's not a problem. As long as it's the same color. You're fine. And also I just realized the clothing there uses a different green. Obviously. Use that. Yeah, that's a little trick for you, I guess. And just everything that's that is also green, yeah. That will be white. Okay. Take that yellow, this part. Actually more an orange. Yeah, I think that orange though is not quite correct. I think we should use this color due to simplifying it. Probably the right choice. And so before I tend to forget that. Give me a weird color that you don't have like this color in your transparent. Then I want them to be like black. That might just work. Maybe actually more like that. Good. Yeah, that's a nice difference. Okay. What I do want in pure black though is those, yeah. And like the inside of his mouth. White for his teeth. Color of his tongue. Of course his skin color. This in the hands too. Do you have skin anywhere else? Ah. The shirt stuff. Off-white. Yeah, that's basically one big tunic, I think. So, oh, I need this green again. Oh, this realized I need this also again. Here. This inside there. This there. Next color would be this part. There, going there. And what you? Okay, I just realized I need this part of color here again. Forgot to put air, for example. And there. That is same green, yeah, okay. So there as well. Oh yeah, over here too. Oh. Okay. Brown of the belt. Boing, boing. This brighter color. Then we go to the legs. That sticking out there, I'm not sure what that's. To be honest, let's get this shade of brown, which goes basically everywhere but the soles. Yeah. This soles get darker color, and I think that's it. Let's see if we forgot anything. This button, then this button. Yeah, we forgot something. We actually did forget something. This part here. And also just saw it. This wasn't connected. Reload. And then we have done it. With one little exception. For that, we make it like this. Go into the outlines. There. Oh. Put it. Put it in between there. Oh, come. Okay, I think we have to convert this into a paint layer. But I need them under these outlines because it makes it just. So we want like pure white for that. Brush, of course. The white of the guy. And now he looks very finished. Save that. That anymore. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Ugh. I think I will call it a day now, honestly. I'm getting very, very hungry and I'm just spent. Very spent. Okay. So, there anything else to say? Anything? I don't think so. I think we're fine. So yeah, check out my stuff, links. Do the outro in your head for me. We're gonna raid Kimoso, but I'm just tired. Yeah, tomorrow Digimon World 2. I think I will be fitter for that. So, until then. Bye.
In the shadow of the dragon's flame, a green leaf rises calling your name. Through the forest, through the skies, a wreck of fire fuels the fight to rise to rise. As Hana takes the trigger, set a quest for mana we won't forget. Final dreams and fantasies call, Reef the leaf will conquer it all. Legends awaken, worlds collide, with every stream the hero's guide. A guardian of games, a shining beam, join the adventure, live the dream. Reef, the master of RPGs, with the dragon's breath and the courage of trees. Through quests and battles we'll stand as one, the journey's just begun, under the green sun. From Dragon Quest to far-off lands, we wield the powers in our hands. Through pixel paths and timeless tales, the lead prevails, the wind and sails. A warrior's heart, a gamer's mind, in every battle legends will find. This is the story of worlds that blend, where every leaf's a start, not an end. Legends awaken, worlds collide, with every stream the hero's guide. A guardian of games, a shining beam, join the adventure, live the dream. Reef, the master of RPGs, with the dragon's breath and the courage of trees. Through quests and battles we'll stand as one, the journey's just begun, under the green sun. Raise your swords, let the magic ignite. We'll cast our spells through the endless night. Every dungeon, every lore, we fight together forevermore.